بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله والصلاة والسلام التحية والإكرام على سيدنا ونبينا وطبيب نفوسنا بالقاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين الهداة المهديين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. أما بعد فيا عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله فإن التقوى خير الزاد ولها المعاد يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. وقال الله تبارك وتعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. I ask myself and request you all to practice taqwa. The definition of taqwa is well known for us. We have to refrain from all kind of forbidden acts and we have to fulfill all wajibat. This is the simple definition of taqwa and piety. Mu'minin, continuously we are discussing about tafsir Soora-e-Hamd and our discussion is on the verse of Maliki Yawmiddin. As I have mentioned, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rabbul Alameen. He is the one who educates those who are in Alameen. He is director and he is manager of the universes. So there are three meanings, for example, for the word Rabb. He is educator, he is director, and he manages his creations, all kinds of creations. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rabbul Alameen, to what he directs, towards what he directs us towards hereafter and how we have to prepare for hereafter. That's why the other sentence is Maliki Yawmiddin. He is owner and master of the day of judgment. So his direction, he is Rabbul Alameen, he directs us towards hereafter, towards the preparation for hereafter. So after death, we will have a good place in Barzakh and of course good place in Qiyamah. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala. And we have learned that if there is no concept of day of judgment, Qiyamah, then of course there is no meaning of Rabbul Alameen. When there is no Qiyamah, so how where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to direct us? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is educating us? The reason of education and his direction is the preparation for hereafter. Maliki Yawmiddin. That's why we believe that until the time you don't believe in hereafter Qiyamah, on the concept of Qiyamah, until that time we don't have change in our actions. There are people, of course, if they believe in oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if they believe in Prophet of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, again it's fine. If we believe that Allah is Adil, if we believe in the concept of Imamah, of course that's good. But the change which brings to our action is the concept of Qiyamah, Ma'ad. Because when you know you will be accountable for your amal, every action, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentioned in Quran, فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. A single evil which we perform, it's going to be seen by us on the day of judgment. A single good deed which we perform, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show us on the day of judgment. So when we believe in hereafter, we are very much careful about our actions. So we become better human when we are believing in hereafter, when we believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Maliki Yawmiddin. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala. So from we have fear of hereafter. We have fear of hereafter and accountability. That's why we change our character. So this is the reason why we praise all praises belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Praise is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? The first reason was Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, because He is Rabbul Alameen. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Hamd is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because He is Rabbul Alameen. The first reason is Rabbul Alameen. The second, third reason, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, because He is Rahman and Rahim. That's why Hamd is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Malik Yawmiddin, the fourth reason of Hamd being belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that He is master of the day of judgment. Why we praise? Why Hamd is belong to Allah? Because of the day of judgment, there is a change. The day of judgment is a rahmah for our actions, that we get away from evil and perform good acts to get reward in hereafter. And of course, mu'minin, believing in hereafter, believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as Maliki Yawmiddin. One of the disputes of kuffar with Prophet ﷺ was what? They denied the existence of Qiyamah. They said it's not possible. But those who believe in Qiyamah, they are very much careful about their actions. Even Prophets ﷺ, they mentioned in Quran Majid, قُلْ إِنِّي أَخَافُ إِنْ عَصَيْتُ رَبِّي عَذَابَ يَوْمٍ عَظِيمٍ. O Prophet, say to them, Inni akhafu, I have fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, fear of the day of judgment, if I perform any kind of evil. Inni akhafu in asaytu rabbi adhab yawmin azim. So there are people who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or keep them away from sinning because of the fear of the judgment. That's why Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam will say, they are people who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because of the fear of Qiyamah. Inna qawman a'badullaha raghbatan fatilka ibadatat tujjar. There are three types of people. One group, they worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have gain within this world and hereafter. Of course, if you recite such surah, there will be benefit. If you recite such salat, there will be benefit. So they want to have achievements. There are some group who do every good act, good deed because they want to have achievement. So this type of people, they are doing ibadat, worship of tujjar, businessmen. Of course, it is appreciated, it's not bad. It is okay. You want to have gain? No problem. وَإِنَّ قَوْمًا عَبَدُوا اللَّهَ رَهْبَةً فَتِلْكَ عِبَادَةُ الْعَبِيدِ. But there are other people, group of people who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because of the fear of judgment. Because of the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Their worship is the worship of slaves. Because slaves always, they have fear of their masters. وَإِنَّ قَوْمًا عَبَدُوا اللَّهَ شُكْرًا فَتِلْكَ عِبَادَةُ الْأَحْرَارِ. And there are certain people, a group of people who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to thank Him for the benefits and blessings He provided to them. فَتِلْكَ عِبَادَةُ الْأَحْرَارِ. Such type of worship is the worship of the free men. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So of course all three type of worship are appreciated. But if you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because He created you, to thank Him, that is the highest status of worship. That's why Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam says, he claims, Ilahi ma abadtuka khawfan min iqab ولا طمعا في ثواب ولكن وجدتك أهلا للعبادة فعبدت. O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I did not worship you from the fear of your iqab, from the fear of your punishment. Neither I worship you ولا طمعا في ثواب, to achieve a reward or jannah in hereafter. ولكن وجدتك أهلا للعبادة, but I found you worth to be praised and worshipped. Because you are worthy to be worshipped. That's why, oh my Lord, I am Ali ibn Abi Talib, worshipping you and doing ibadah. So Malik Yawmiddin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the master of the day of judgment. He is the owner of the day of judgment. And we have to believe in this verse firmly, so there will be change in our actions. Which change? Of course, we will refrain ourselves from sinning and we will add good more deeds into our account. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala. Why Allah said Malik Yawmiddin? He is Malik, owner, master of the Yawmiddin. Yawm means day. Deen means a religion, but there are other meanings. In Arabic language, for one word, there are different meanings. Malik yawmiddin. Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said He is Malik of the day of Deen? There are many interpretations. Because Qiyamah is the day of power of the religion. Okay? So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show the power of the Deen on the day of judgment. One interpretation. The other meaning of Deen is what? Deen, the other meaning of Deen in Arabic language is a reward or punishment. Jaza. Like for example, there is a saying in Arabic language which says, Kama tadino tudan. What you do to others comes back to you. Kama tadino tudan. Whatever you do, it comes back to you. And it has been, practice. Whatever you do evil to others, it comes back to you. If you do good to others, it will of course come back to you. Likewise, when it comes to our deeds, whatever good deed we perform, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward us on the day of judgment. So Deen means reward, jaza, Maliki yawmiddin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Malik of the day in which He is going to reward or punish us according to our amal. Salli ala Muhammad. The other meaning of, according to the narration of Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, Yawmuddin is Yawmul Hisab, the day of Hisab. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He used this word Deen. And when He said Malik, why He used word Malik? Why? Malik means ownership, real ownership. Because in our life, we have to realize that the real owner of everything around us is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes we blame why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave death to my father or my children, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took my wealth, why He, for example, did so and so and so. The reply is because He is owner of everything. If you put, like for example, a glass of water on your table on right side or left side, the glass belong to you. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He puts and put a thing in a place, or He transfers a thing from a place to another place, because He is doer of good, He is alim, He do everything which is best for us, not worse for us. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He wants to realize as Malik yawmiddin. Allah is Malik of everything. And He has mentioned this Malikiyah in Quran, in many verses of Quran. He says, Lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardh. Everything in heavens and earth is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In another verse, Allah says, Alam ta'alam. He shows His Malikiyah. Don't you know, Anna Allah lahu mulkus samawati wal ardh. That everything, mulk, kingdom of samawat, and kingdom of earth is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah is Malik of everything. And He's also Malik of kingdom. We say United Kingdom. Who is Malik of United Kingdom? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The another verse in Quran, Allah says, Qulillahumma Malik al-mulk. Please recite, understand the translation. Say, Allahumma, O Allah, Malik al-Mulk, who is Malik, who is owner of the kingdoms. Mulk means kingdom in Arabic language. Tu'til mulka man tasha. He gives kingdom to whomsoever He wants. Wa tanza'ul mulka mimman tasha. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take away kingdom from whomsoever He wants. In history, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave kingdom to good people as well and bad people as well. And after all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changed kingdom in history. So everything is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even the kingdom, if someone is king of a place, he is king because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him opportunity to be king and have ruling in His kingdom. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. And even of course, we don't have power. We are not Malik of our own body as well. Sometimes we believe that we have ownership of our body. No, we don't have ownership. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Quran, Amman yamliku as-sam'a wal absar. Who is the one who possesses your hearings and your eyesight? There is long verse in Quran. Qul man yarzuqukum minas samai wal ard. Say, who give you risk sustenance from Asman and Zameen, from heavens and earths. Amman yamliku as-sam'a wal absar, who is the one who is owner of your hearing and eyesight. وَمَنْ يُخْرِجُ الْحَيَّ مِنَ الْمَيِّتِ, and who is the one who brings life from death. وَيُخْرِجُ الْمَيِّتَ مِنَ الْحَيِّ, and bring death from life. وَمَنْ يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرَ, and say who is the one who regulates universes. وَسَيَقُولُونَ اللَّهُ, the reply is Allah is the one who owns everything. Well, أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is owner of everything, so why you do not practice taqwa in your life? Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So our eyesight and our hearing, it is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The owner is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we can realize when the man dies, his eyes are open, he is not capable to close his eyes. So the first thing the doctor, the nurse, they do, they want to close their eyes, because if you don't close the eyes of that person, of course his face becomes scary. So that's justified. First thing they do close the eyes. So we don't have malikiyat upon the parts of our own body. Salli ala Muhammad. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said in Quran, قُلْ لَا أَمْلِكُ لِنَفْسِي نَفْعًا وَلَا ضَرًّا إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ. We do not have capability, we are not malik of benefits and harms which comes to us. This is another verse of Quran. So if we have any kind of achievement in our life, as I have explained before, if we are educated, if we are wealthy, that is being given, rewarded to you by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If the person is, like for example, knowledgeable, he is doctor, he is alim, one illness, brain illness, can cause the harm in a way that a man could lose every knowledge which he gained in his past. Like for example, those who get illnesses, mental illnesses, they are, for example, they are, this person was doctor, educated person. One illness comes to you, you will lose your memory, everything goes away. So whatever we have achievement in our life, we have to believe that malik of that achievement is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it has been given to us. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Please allow me to sit, and inshallah we will do that after Jum'ah khutbah. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Please sit together, and inshallah we will put another row in front after khutbah. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of judgment, He will make us to realize that He was the only owner. يَوْمَ هُمْ بَارِزُونَ لَا يَخْفَى عَلَى اللَّهِ مِنْهُمْ شَيْءٌ. When they will appear from their graves, and Allah will know everything about them, and He will ask, لِمَنِ الْمُلْكُ الْيَوْمِ, to whom the kingdom and the malikiyah is belong. And then He will reply Himself, لِلَّهِ الْوَاحِدِ الْقَهَّارِ. The kingdom, the malikiyah of everything is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So why He will ask this? Because there are people within this world who do not realize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is malik of everything within this world and hereafter. And our prophets alayhi wasallam, who got kingdom, everything, they saw every good thing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let me give you an example of Hazrat Yusuf alayhi wasallam. He said, Rabbi qad ataytani min al-mulk wa 'allamtani min ta'wil al-ahadith. Please concentrate on this verse. This is the conclusion. Rabbi qad ataytani min al-mulk. Hazrat Yusuf alayhi wasallam had kingdom given to him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he is praising, he is thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by saying, Rabbi qad ataytani min al-mulk. Oh Allah, you gave me from your kingdom. Wa 'allamtani min ta'wil al-ahadith. And you taught me the meaning of the dreams. So his kingdom, his wealth and his education by his own words is given to him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a real malik of everything. And when it comes to your mal and wealth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, وَآتُوهُمْ مِنْ مَالِ اللَّهِ الَّذِي آتَاكُمْ. When you are giving to needy people, give from your wealth to support needy people. Min malillah, the mal which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided you. Wa atuhu, give to needy people. Min malillah, from the wealth of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alladhi ataakum, the wealth which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave it to you. So which means our life, our wealth, our education, and our kingdom, everything which we have, it is in reality belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are Maliki Majazi. With this we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us strength and tawfiq to understand the teaching of Quran.